just found the fourth guy, and I want to make sure that the door. Describe the doors and the windows. Is it a locked door? Is it just a regular door that with a brake bar on it, or what? What do I see in front of me?
It looks like it'd be like a sliding. Imagine like a futuristic glass door that would slide open and closed, with a kind of like computer control panel on it, with several different color buttons. And then, and the window you're standing right in front of looks like a thick pane of glass, and just kind of almost goes the whole way to the from floor to ceiling.
Sim would move up to Gunny's side and be like, "Is that him? That there? Are you sure?"
That's him. That's him. Bring. Let's get Wright down here as well. And do we follow military? Do we take him back, or do we end the whole problem here at once?
We got to take possession of it one way or another. That's our goal. Once we have possession, then we can decide if we're going to move, if we're going to stay, what's going to happen. But we got to make him ours.
And the major said we need to bring Wright back, so I assume it's probably going to be similar for Carvello, making sure we bring him back as well.
Yeah, but like Chappie said,
His first order, our first order was dead or alive. There was no question about whether it was they were living, and if we've got these monsters inside of them, they're too risky. I don't think transporting both of them at once is a safe way to do it.
So let's get them in the room and prep them, just like Chaplain said, see if we can get this one out of Wright, and then see if it's the same situation for Carvello.
Mason and Zim, while you're down there, it seems that the doctor notices you guys out in the hall and walks towards the comm unit, and then Carvalho kind of looks out of the glass and is just like looking out there. And this is thick glass, so you can't hear conversation, but it looks like Carvalho says something, and then he goes and he like presses a button like beside the door, and an intercom kind of jumps to life out there in the lobby way where you're waiting. So, what's the problem out there? I need privacy and security here. Very delicate procedure happening in this chamber right now. What is it that I can help you all with?
We're going to help you. We have another one of these cases out here with us. There's not just him. We got another one with a monster inside of them. You got two of them.
Two.
And we want to take care of both of them.
Oh gosh, this is so hard. This is so. And then you can hear Carvalho behind it. What's the problem, Doctor? Do it now. Do it now. I want this out of me. Get it out of me. And he starts like screaming at him inside the chamber. Listen.
On the pistol, just ready.
If we give Wright back, are they just gonna prod her and poke her and make her like do tests some more? Because that doesn't seem very nice.
Yeah, it may as well not be nice, but I don't know. That's not our mission. Our mission is to get these individuals out of the public space, because obviously they have horrific alien creatures inside of them. They're going to explode at any minute. So,
yeah.
Either those...
to remove the individuals from within them and then return them back to the base.
Let's put Wright in this room with him.
Mason and Zim, you hear over the intercom, or you notice movement, and you see Carvalho's getting out of the bed. And he starts, like, walking towards, like, the back of the chamber has all these, like, tools and shelves and things on them. And you hear the doctor on the intercom saying, Private Carvalho, you must calm yourself. Please, sit back down on the bed. Let me handle this. I'm the doctor here. Please. And you can hear him freaking out in the background. Look, if you won't do it, if they're stopping you from doing it, I'll do it myself. And he reaches down and he grabs what looks to be some kind of laser cutting, like, surgical device. And he gets it in his hand and he starts like kind of activating it. And you can see this bright blue light kind of beam, like almost like a welding unit. And it has like this little almost like laser at the end of it. And he starts to fire it up.
Sim will walk in and go face to face the guy, Carvalho, right?
Yeah, so, well, you're still blocked by that door and that glass.
Oh,
He's speaking through that intercom.
I can't
Go
open it.
ahead and start. If you can remove it, go ahead and do it. Take care of
No!
Mason's cheering him on.
That's terrible!
I'll turn to right and go, are you friendly with this guy? Can you talk him down so that way we can make sure that we get this handled?
Right kind of
Get
looks
her.
at you and says, I can try, but I'll be honest. What good's it gonna do?
Is Chaplin with us?
Chaplin, I would say, is just finishing bringing back to life the druggie down the hall.
Okay.
Hammer, let that be a warning to you. That could be you in there.
I'll get on
Delirious.
comms with everybody and say, Chap, we just found Carvello. He's about to cut the alien creature thing out of his stomach.
Doctor,
He's in the waiting room as well
and you
with
can
the doctor.
and you can hear in the background of this comm, you can hear the doctor screaming now in the background, like yelling at Carvalho. Listen, you don't even know how to use that, and all this stuff. he's just shouting at him. And then the doctor picks up what looks to be an M41 pulse rifle that was sitting down next to like the bed area. It looks like it was Carvalho's weapon. And the doctor picks it up and he's kind of like, it looks like he has no idea how to hold this weapon.
And then I'll just get on there and be like, what do you want us to do?
Can we
You
open
go
this
in
door?
and restrain.
Doctor, open the door. Let us in. Let us help. This is what
Listen,
we're trained to do.
I can help him! And he like kind of trains the gun like towards the glass towards you guys.
Hey, if you can remove that thing, we're fine with that. But look, he's going crazy. So,
And
you gotta let us in and we'll restrain him or something. We gotta chill him out.
And right as soon as you say that, you see him go, "Ugh! Ugh! Ah! 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 Ah!" And he falls down over the bed, like in this awkward position, and he starts like convulsing on the bed, and then you see his shirt, the medical thing, starts to go like this. Ah! Ah! And a spray of blood just spews into the room as a small critter pokes its little head out with a burst of rib cage, gore, and blood throughout the room. And you hear the doctor just go, "Oh my God." And I want to show you.
Shoot it!
You gotta take the safety off and pull that trigger.
I want everybody to click on their token, and I want you guys to roll initiative. And I'm going to put one of these little guys on there.
Would Chaplin have made it down to the room yet?
I would say you guys are like right in the doorway where everyone else was kind of waiting.
Okay.
So you guys are with that group.
Oof, 10.
Let me grab this guy down here.
I don't like this. Last time I was in the bottom, I had a very bad ending.
That's what you guys see pop
yeah.
out of that guy.
That's horrific.
Classic.
Very classic. Yes.
Yeah.
I got one of those.
Yes.
Yeah,
Nice.
All right. That looks obscene.
That's what I was for Halloween. I had a chestburster coming out of my stomach.
Awesome! You should post a picture in chat.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. That's awesome.
Put that on Switch. Yeah.
Let me. I'm gonna add the doctor here to the initiative order. If I can find them. Characters, non-player characters. There's what I want. Other NPCs and bitches. Yep. So character sheet, initiative dice. Add the doctor. And then, I'm sorry, my roll 20 is being weird. And I want to add Private Hammer. There he is. Private Hammer. Gotta roll initiative dice. And we've also got Mr. Botas here. Or Mr. Botas. What's he even doing here? Initiative dice.
He's way in over his head.
Oh yeah,
that guy.
definitely. Lance Corporal.
Above his pay grade.
Yeah.
Initiative dice for Lance Corporal Wright. Okay, did everybody else get their initiatives in?
Yep.
Alright, let's go ahead and we will use in ascending order. Okay, so here's how this plays out. Double check these.
That's a lot of 10s.
It is. I'm gonna say, yeah, that looks right. Players are going first in those rounds. Oh wow, you guys are. Well, wait, hold on a second. I think I gotta roll twice for our little alien friend.
Okay.
Yeah, speed and combat is a 2, so that means they get 2 initiatives. Let me go ahead and roll a d10 and just add it to it. It goes on a 6 and a 10. I wonder if I can do... I wonder if I can add multiples of this guy.
I think you'd need a second token to do it.
I need a second token to do it. Let's see if I can...
Copy the token. No.
Let me try to... I added one manually. Let's see if it does it. It did it. Okay. Sweet. All right, Mason, you're first to respond to this. Are you there, Mason?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
here. Yeah. I was waiting. I'm just waiting for you.
Oh yeah, I was just changing the music. What would you like to do on your turn?
All right. So I'd like a little bit more description on the room, the door panel, the glass, and if there's anything else that I haven't seen. That's.
I mean, it looks like really thick glass there in front of you. The door panel looks like it's the locking mechanism. And it's currently blinking red. You're assuming that it's locked.
But there's no controls on my side for entering.
There, you can try to hack it and unlock it.
That's what I'm asking. Is there any kind of panel to hack or to do anything?
There's a panel with buttons. You could try to hack it.
I'm gonna, gosh. I don't want to open the damn door. All right, Tim, I'm going to try to open the door. Get a grenade ready.
Roger that.
And I'll do a, let me go to my character sheet. And, oh, I know I don't have any good ComTech. Is that what you want, ComTech?
Yeah, it would be a ComTech roll if you're trying to hack it. You can try to break it. Break the glass. There's that too. But you're not going to be able to shut it back if you break the glass.
Yeah. I'll try to hack the door.
All right, go ahead and make a ComTech roll for me. Wow, look at that. It beeps a few times. You knock in the code, and the green light flashes, and the door starts to slowly open.
Okay, and I would have. Okay, that was both my fast. That was my slow action then.
That would have been your slow. Yeah, so you still have your fast action.
How fast is throwing a grenade in?
A grenade throw is a slow action.
I would assume it was.
Yeah.
All right, that's. I'll just say, throw a damn grenade in there, Zim. Blow the place up, and duck.
The doctor is panicking, has the gun, and heard you guys shouting, "Shoot it! Shoot him!" And he starts like mashing the trigger. Has no idea how to use this gun. The safety was on, so it doesn't fire. And he gets frustrated, tosses the gun down, and just sees the door is open and runs to get out. The problem is he's considered engaged range with this thing, so he has to succeed on a mobility roll in order to get out, or the creature gets to attack him for free. So let's see how the doctor does. Mobility roll. That's 2. And succeeds. The doctor's able to get out of there and actually moves out right next to Zim. Panicking and freaking out. Private Hammer's next to go. What was Hammer doing? Was he like watching someone? I think he
Hammer was with me watching right.
Hammer was with right. Got it. So Hammer is just going to kind of get his... he's going to kind of tighten his grip on right a little bit, and then get his pistol out and ready, and is going to basically kind of overwatch down the hallway. Sergeant Iona.
Yeah, Iona's just gonna like grab her pistol out too, I guess, and run up behind right and just like, you know, kind of secure the situation.
Okay, so you're getting your weapon out and then going behind right and kind of securing.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can move right behind right. That's fine.
Okay.
Who was watching?
That would be. Would that be considered Overwatch?
Well, it was her fast action to pull out the gun, and she would have used her slow action as a movement. So it'd be like 2 fast actions to do what she did.
All right.
All right. Botas is up. Who's with Botas?
He was with Zim and Mason.
So he's kind of up here by himself.
Apparently, yeah, right near, because you said that's where Chaplin made it to, so he's probably right up near me now.
Yep, he's right here next to the intern that we've got on here who doesn't have initiative order. We'll just say he goes last. Botas actually runs and sprints down the corridor with his hands bound. Starts like wobbling down the corridor. He makes about 2 zones, so he gets about, you know, halfway down the corridor as he's just like sprinting past you guys, seeing all this taking place. Lance Corporal Wright is being held right now, and she kind of like looks towards Dante, and Chaplin is like, listen, I could really use my weapon about now.
I don't have it on me, so would I be able to say here and hand her a pistol?
Sure.
Okay. Then I'll offer up the pistol.
Oh, so you're getting ready to offer up the pistol to her? Okay. Sweet. Yeah, she'll take it from you. She's got the pistol in her hand. That'll probably pretty much be her whole turn. Our critter friend down here gets to go. I'm gonna roll a d6. 1 through 3, it goes right for Zim. 4, 5, or 6. Oh, actually, let's do this. 1 and 2, it goes to Zim. 3 and 4, it goes for the doctor. 5 and 6, it stops, sees Gunnery Sergeant Mason, and tries to leap on Gunnery Sergeant Mason. Mason, you're the winner. So this thing moves out towards Mason, and let's see what it does. Roll a random attack. With a snarl, the Chestburster flees, moving 2 zones away and 1 action into the nearest vent, sewer, or duct if possible. It's going to try to escape.
Oh no.
2 zones. It goes out into the hallway for 1 zone. In the middle of the hallway, that's when you guys all see this. So if anybody was on Overwatch, which would have been Hammer. Oh, but he probably wouldn't fire because Zim is right behind it.
Well, I got arm. Shoot that thing.
The thing actually starts climbing up the wall and is like going for what looks to be some kind of grating or vent on the ceiling. It can't get there this turn.
Oh, good.
Zim.
Oh man, so it's right next to me.
Yeah, it ran right by you. Its little tail like whipping back and forth. It's crawling up the wall, and you can hear just as it crawls up, scratching into the wall and stuff.
I gotta do it. I'm gonna grab that with my bare hands, try and snatch that thing out of the air. I'm gonna sacrifice my fast action to use my talent hard hitter, gain a +2.
Okay.
Close combat.
You got it.
It's like an unarmed strike. I have a button. Where the hell is it? Close combat? There we go.
Let's see if Zim can grab the Chestburster.
Most definitely does.
He does. Look at that. He's grabbing a hold of the Chestburster.
Yeah.
You got it. It's like wiggling in your hand. The tail's like whipping all around. You can see its mouth, jaws, is really sharp little teeth inside. It's still like dripping with blood and gore.
I got it.
And you throw it back in the room.
Just gonna, I can't do anything else. I used all my actions. I'm just gonna hold it like, all right, somebody get in here, chop its stupid face off, or something. That's it.
All right, yeah. With the extra, I think the way close combat works is you have to get 1 to even like grab it, and then the second one is like to restrain it. So you're actually holding on to it right now.
Yeah, so I got the grapple.
Right.
You got it. Yep. So you got it grappled.
Done. Yeah.
And that does bring us to Dante, who's getting to witness this down the hallway.
All right, so I'm not going to be able to shoot it because I would have to draw a weapon. So, yeah, because I can't. I would have to draw and shoot. Can I run over there and then grab it and assist in holding it?
Sure. Yeah. So you're going to use your fast action and run up to Zim and the Chestburster, and you're going to make a close combat roll.
To assist with holding it down.
To assist with holding it down, yes.
All right.
And you succeed. It's like Dante reaches and grabs it too. Like you guys are both holding it in the middle of the hallway. It's freaking out, trying to slip out of your grasp. Chaplain, it's your turn. You're witnessing this chaos in the hallway.
Turn his head to So who's up with me? It's Iona and Hammer still up with me at this point?
Yeah, you have Iona, that little intern guy who looks like he's about ready to pee his pants. And Wright, who now has a pistol, and Hammer.
Chopin's going to look at Hammer and say, "We will deal with this. Please go after Botas. We will need him to get to Wojciech." And then going to use my fast movement, or my fast action to move to sort of get up in between where Zim and Dante are holding this thing.
Sure.
And then gonna pull out the cutting torch as the two of them are holding this thing and just
hit it with the cutting torch. Okay, go ahead and make a attack roll with your cutting torch.
okay.
I will give you, because it's being restrained, I'll give you a +2 modification to your roll.
Hey, that'll help.
So will the cutting torch cauterize the alien blood?
Oh, right! There's the torch.
Making it happen.
So don't forget, you do need to make a power supply roll on that cutting torch too when you use it to attack. And yeah, you do have a stunt that you can use with that extra one if you want to.
Let's see here, range on it. We just want to make sure this thing's dead. Let's just pump it into an extra point of damage.
Extra point of damage, excellent. So 3 base damage +2 or +1 gives you 4 base damage. So let me double check something. There is a it does have armor, but it doesn't have any armor versus fire.
Yeah.
Which is what the cutting torch is doing. But it does have acid splash.
I was hoping it'd get cauterized.
And that's going to affect Zim, Chaplain, and Dante.
Where was range I'd be?
So that was an extra 4 damage. So
4
damage
damage.
taken was 4, so that means a total of 8 acid splash dice coming at you guys.
Jesus.
2 successes, so you guys take 2 acid splash damage, but you can make an armor roll, those of you that wear armor.
Ooh, yeah.
You can see if your armor soaks some of it up. Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Chaplain, you take 2 damage from the acid. Dante, you take 1 acid from the damage. Your armor takes the other. So your armor goes down 1 point as it starts to dissolve through your armor. Zim, you take no damage, but your armor takes 2 points of damage. So your armor goes down by 2 as it's dissolving your armor away from you.
That's not good.
So is it still alive?
Well, I have to make a critical injury roll for it. To see what happens to it. Because they have their own critical injury chart.
Come on, tell me I cooked its eyeball.
I know.
Okay, the thing is still alive, wiggling around in your grasp. Spewing acid everywhere. It looks very badly hurt. But it's still kicking.
Jesus.
And it's its turn.
Hold on to it. Hold on to it.
Let's see who's the lucky one. 1 and 2, Dante. 3 and 4, Chappie. 5 and 6 will be Zim. Oh, Zim coming at you. Let's see what it does. It tries to escape.
Okay.
It's unable to do so, though, because it's currently restrained.
Nice. All right.
Which brings us back to the top with Gunnery Sergeant Mason.
Let's see. I hacked last time, so I don't have a weapon drawn. I will draw my pistol.
Okay. So that'll be your fast action.
And try to blow its head off.
Okay, you would have to move from your current location to be able to see it.
All right, I got you. Yeah.
Because you're only looking at like the inside of that. So you could get on the other side of where Zim is and like get right next to it and have your pistol like ready to go.
So I don't have a shot at it from where I'm at.
Currently, right there, no. You would see the wall right here. There's a wall here,
Okay.
and that would block your line of sight to the target.
So so if I draw my weapon, that's the fast, and moving is the slow.
It would count as your slow because you're basically taking a slow action, turning it into a fast action, so you can then move.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. I'll move right there. Right there.
Oh yeah, perfect. Yeah, now you're out there. Got plenty of view on it as you got your pistol kind of trained in on this critter that they're holding on to. And Chaplain's sitting there with a cutting torch, like just frying the thing in its hands, acid spewing everywhere. It's trying to wiggle its way free. The doctor is just going to move and hide behind you, Gunnery Sergeant Mason.
He's smart.
Private Hammer, he's just going to kind of continue overwatching because he's afraid he's going to shoot somebody. So he's just got his pistol down there.
I told him to take off chasing Botos.
Oh, I thought you were saying that to Iona. I'm sorry. Okay,
Oh,
let's go. Let's go. Moves this way. And then basically runs down the court. Can't quite get to him, but he's just charging down, trying to chase Botos down. Iona.
Can I get to Botos?
You could.
Okay, I'll do that then.
Okay. Sure.
So I'll run up and I'll like squeeze in here and like try to tackle him or something.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and make a close combat roll.
Okay.
You do. You kind of you knock him down, like you don't have him kind of restrained because you need a second success on those to use a stunt to actually grapple somebody. So you kind of knock him down. You guys go rolling down onto the floor. You definitely slowed him down.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And that's my turn.
All right. Botos is next. So with you down there, like he's actually going to try to kick you in the face.
Oh no. That's not nice.
So that's going to be a slow action. This is just a close combat roll for him.
Oops.
And misses.
He
He like goes to kick you and just whiffs, and then he goes to stand up, and that's all he does. Like he stands up to get ready to run again. Lance Corporal Wright.
Is not one of us.
Yeah, I know. Let's see what she's doing here.
Come on, right? Do the right thing.
Trains her pistol. She moves up a little bit. Just holds her pistol. She's kind of like in an Overwatch position down here, like pointing it towards the creature. Like I said, not sure to fire because there are people like just standing all around in a circle here. Zim, you're up.
You're muted.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yep. Good catch. I would have said the whole thing and be like, "Nah, you're muted." Zim wants to kill off this little alien thing.
Okay.
I could make a grapple attack, or I could try and pull a pistol and shoot it. Zim's just gonna try and make a grapple attack to basically like
Rip it.
wring its like scrawny little neck.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Yeah.
Go for
It's a
it.
fast action.
I'll give you a +2 modification on it because you guys have it like secured within both of your grasp.
Double secured.
Mm-hmm. Oh
Stop
man,
it.
this thing is solid,
Wow.
Zim. Like you trying to like grab it and all that slime and sludge and blood and gore on it is just making your gloves slip off of its neck.
Yeah. So that is a fast action. Can I make another one?
It's-
Grapple attack apparently. Is
A
like,
grapple attack is a fast action.
that's what the
Mhm.
thing
Is it?
says.
Okay.
Yep.
I would say sure then. I mean,
All right.
because you can take a slow action and turn it into a fast action.
another one. Ooh, there you go.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
got
know,
him, got him. Oh, and I'm gonna retcon something now because I should have had it before. But when this thing first busts out of there, everybody that was down there should have taken a point of stress.
Fair enough.
I was wondering, I was like, why are there any yellow dice coming up? Because I forgot to give them out. But that's successful, so whatever you would like to...
Yeah, I got two successes. I'm just gonna pump in extra point of damage, I think.
Okay. Let me roll a quick d6 here. Check my little chart. So this thing lets out this awful cry in fury. It immediately gets to perform a fast and slow action outside of its normal turn order. On a 1 through 3, it tries to escape. On a 4 through 6, it instantly attacks the closest opponent. It's going to attack Zim.
Bring it. See that tiny little mouth? Little tiny baby mouth? You're gonna bite me.
Oh, I thought that we saw what those tiny little mouths can do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just make a base dice attack with 6 base dice. As its tail like kind of like lashes out towards you in one final desperation slash. Misses completely as it just whips over your head. And after that cry of fury and that last like ditch effort to kind of like take your eye out with its tail, you see the thing start to slow down within your grasp, and then eventually the muscles kind of loosen up within the creature, and it just falls limp in your hands.
Yeah. That was done.
And that takes you guys out of initiative.
Ooh, I think I got it. It stopped moving, guys. It's down.
We get Batos.
Well, yeah, he's still he got up. What you would have
Okay.
gone? You would have gone before him,
Okay.
Iona. So
Yeah.
you want to make another? You want to try to get this guy secured?
Yeah.
'Cause he's going to take off. Yeah, go ahead. You can make another close combat roll. Unless you want to do something else, your choice.
No.
Okay.
Damn it.
Nope, you miss him completely.
Slippery as an eel.
Hammer
What,
Hammer could get a chance.
Okay.
That's right. Let's see what Hammer does. Private Hammer.
Bro.
Close combat roll.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hammer's actually
Thank
able to
goodness.
tackle him down and wrestle him to the ground in the middle of the chamber there. So he has been secured.
Good job, bro.
No problem.
I'm gonna take my knife out and just stab it through the chestburster's like face,
Okay.
just
you
to make
stab
sure
it
it's
through.
dead.
Okay. Yeah, you
Will that
gouge it.
disintegrate? Would that disintegrate my knife?
Truthfully, it probably would.
Okay, I'm fine with that. I just want it to be, yeah. So I have no pistol, no knife.
Excuse me, right. I believe it is time for us to perform your operation.
I forgot about that.
Stressful.
She kind of looks at you when you turn around and then holds the pistol up towards you.
I don't like it.
Pointing it at me?
Pointing it at you, yeah. She's like, look, you can't take me back there. I don't care what you do with me here. You can try to help me all you want. I appreciate that. But I don't want to go back to Fort Nebraska.
Agreed. Let us help you then.
Do I have your word?
Can I slowly move up behind her? Try not to be conspicuous.
You're still in front of her, Dante. She's still
Oh, I
down the
thought she
hall.
was looking. Oh, that's right. I
Yeah.
thought Chaplain was behind.
No,
Never mind.
she's kind of like pointing back like towards all of you with the pistol you handed her.
Right. I was looking at Duncan.
Yes, you have my word.
All right. Let's try it then.
I'll go up
She
to
holsters-
right
She holsters
and
the
ask
pistol.
for the pistol back.
She reluctantly grabs it, but gives it back to you. Sets it in your hand.
Thank you.
Chaplain's going to bring her into one of the other rooms and try to surgically remove this thing.
Let's.
Okay.
I'll help. I can assist. I've got some good medical skills.
Okay. So you want to say room number 2?
Yeah,
That seems
sure.
fair.
Probably not you, the one that's got the dead body in it.
Yeah, I think that might be a little not the
Might
best
not-
work environment for what you guys are trying to do. Sure. So this thing is dead. Let me take it off the screen. Let me take the turn order out. You guys can hear like Hammer and Iona are struggling to drag Botas back into this whole spiel too.
Zim will secure the remains of the dead Marine and secure their weapons as well.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, you can do that. There was a pulse rifle, and it only had what basically it didn't have any like extra reloads with it. It only had what was with it. Like it only had that clip that was in it.
I'll take that. I'll get back to 5 on my pulse rifle.
There you go.
But I'll actually take the body of the small creature with him.
Okay.
Put that in a
And
bag.
we need to.
This way we can fully see what we are attempting to remove.
Yeah, you gotta see how it's hooked up on the inside. I'm sure it's got like some kind of, like a placenta or some kind of thing. I don't know. Umbilical device. Oh.
We're looking at the scorched, gouged, crushed, stabbed body.
Yeah, it's pretty beat up. Like you guys like stabbed through it. You cutting torched it. It's pretty nasty looking, but you can tell the acid is still like. It's if you mess with this too much with all the leaking blood that's still coming out of it, the acid will still burn you. Like it's on the floor like there in the hallway and it's seeping through the floor.
I'll say I'll go to the door and just kind of be guarding it, so to speak, standing in the back, just letting this all take place.
Okay. Corporal Wright heads in, kind of sets some of her. She's like takes her big winter jacket off and kind of starts to set onto the medical examination bed in there.
He's going to open his kit and say, "This is a sedative. It will put you to sleep for the operation so you do not feel any pain." I'm going to come up to her and just give her a jab, knock her out.
All right. Sedative is in place. She passes out on the table.
As she passes out, turn back to the group. Once the removal is completed and we have disposed of the remains, we will deliver her unconscious body back to Fort Nebraska as we were instructed to do.
Copy that, sir.
Right. There is a kind of a boot like this medical bed has this thing that kind of it will come down and like wrap around almost like a medical if you've ever seen the movie Prometheus, they have this thing where they can like go into like a chamber and it'll perform like things like that. This has like something similar but only kind of comes down over the top of the bed and has like all these like different robotic kind of materials that'll come down and perform surgery. Some surgeries on their own. Sometimes it requires you to do some of the things. So, what would you like to do?
Basically, well, Chaplain Center got the cutting torch in hand just in case.
Okay.
Basically gonna instruct this device
Mm-hmm.
to, based on where I saw this creature like breaking out of.
Okay. So do you want it to kind of do like a scan to get like a kind of like an alignment placement of like where you want this thing to happen?
If we can do it and it'll show us what we're looking for. Yeah, let's scan it first.
Okay, so you're gonna go through. So you're doing like a medical scan. You start to punch this into the computer, and then the computer starts. You can see this blue light kind of resonate from the top, and it just like slides down her body, and then it comes back up the rest of the way, kind of like a Xerox machine, almost like making a copy. But it like goes through there, and then the initial scans pop up, and you can see there is something, a very small, what looks to be an embryo, inside her chest. But the unique thing about it is it's dead.
Would Dr.
active.
Litvin be in here as well?
If you wanted him to be. Right now he's probably changing his clothes.
Gotcha.
But yeah. He could be.
Where on your chest is it?
Right there in between the rib cage, like right there in the middle.
Yeah.
Chaplain, seeing where it is, Chaplain will actually have the machine cut a simple, basically just cut a simple slice right across in between the ribs, and then just basically paramedical forces reach in and pluck it out.
Go ahead and make a medical aid check.
I give help to that.
All right, perfect. Yeah, go ahead and add a an additional +1 modification to it.
Holy!
Wow! Look at that. So with a calm hand, the chaplain's able to reach in and kind of use this surgical procedure. Yeah, see, I think most of the medical aid ones are for, like, if you have a person who's dying in combat and you're trying to, like, save them immediately. I think that's where the medical aid stunts come in.
Holy.
But you're able to succeed on this, pulling this small, what looks to be dead embryo out from behind Wright's chest. It seems like she's still okay, like it didn't affect her. You had a feeling like if it were in the position that Carvalho was in, even if you tried to take it out, it may kill her. It might have killed her.
Look at the little thing and sort of hold it up to Mason, who's in the room with me. Does not appear this one took.
Say that again.
I believe you said you all found grenades from the people we dealt with earlier, correct?
Yeah.
After that, we got grenades.
Could I take one from you?
Chaplain, you know how to use a grenade.
Yes. You pull the pin and throw.
Why are we doing this in the facility? Shouldn't we be outside of the facility, perhaps? Because it's like the second day in a row we've destroyed property.
Captain takes the small embryo and the forceps you pulled out, drops it in a trash can, puts the other body in the trash can, and says, "You're going to walk outside and destroy the remains."
Okay.
Chaplain will reach into the here, and I would say Chaplain will reach in, pull out the one that he lit on fire. It did not appear to like fire, but as you can see, it is still intact.
Yeah, use the incinerator unit, just like pop it up.
Yep.
Chaplain will hand the grenade back over to Mason. Maybe a wiser and less.
I got my incinerator out in the car. Let's go do it.
Looking over at Hammer, who's now got control of Botas again, will look back at
Got him like a headlock.
get the doctor.
Yeah, the doctor's like freaking out. Like, I can't believe this. What happened in my medical center? And the intern guy up there is kind of like consoling him a little bit, as he's also like freaking out a little bit. But they're like talking about what just happened and the craziness that just ensued.
Chap, what should we do with Carvello's body?
Unfortunately, well, as instructed, we will return him to Fort Nebraska. We will collect another body bag from the APC and load him in with it. He's gonna look over at Zim and Mason. Zim, if you will please attend to Mason outside in the incineration of the remains. Hammer, Iona, if you will deal with taking Botas out. Dante, and he'll look over at the 18-year-old kid. Do their aid. I require your assistance for the soldier to remove the remains of your deceased patient.
And don't forget Wright.
Yes, so the doctor and I will deal with Lieutenant Corporal Wright.
Copy that, sir.
And I think that is a great moment, as you're giving orders for us to end this episode of Alien RPG Destroyer of Worlds.